Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have, it seems like, some confirmed walk-ins going on. We actually covered up some of this information earlier on as of today. We've actually had a little bit more even brand new news coming out here too as well, with a little more locations for the Fred Meyers and Kroger's, which we apparently have actually been seeing some people confirming and getting some stock, as well as also some more stuff on the West Coast for the PlayStation 5s, as well as out in Florida, East Coast too as well, a little bit in the Midwest too, and I think the only two places we haven't really had a chance to see too much on is like the Texas, like Oklahoma, Nevada type side. But as well, we also had some of the Target news too tied in with this. So I think throughout this next week, we should actually have a lot of really good walk-ins going on. And I know I actually kind of covered up some of this news as well earlier on as of today for like the usual like weekend walk-in stuff like that. Kind of just got to give like a little bit of a quick follow-up video. We'll definitely have quite a few other videos all throughout today too as well. A lot of stuff to go talk about, a lot of stuff that's actually been happening throughout this weekend, and also Cyber Monday actually might be a little bit better than we're all expecting. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and let's go dive on into it. This will pertain to the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions and PlayStation 5s. All more so, this will probably be more of a walk-in video, and there'll also be a little bit of ramble mixed in too for just like the store location. So keep that in mind as well. But first and foremost, we have actually a little bit more finally of an update for Fred Meyers and Kroger's. If you guys don't know, basically there's a lot of them up on the West Coast, especially more so for Fred Meyer as well, and a lot more Kroger spread throughout the entire country mixed on in. So first and foremost, we've been kind of watching this. We covered this earlier on as of today in the early morning, that we did actually have a few reports of PlayStation 5s showing on up. I mentioned before, it's like, it's not super duper that crazy. If you just want to call or check your stores or find out more information, whatever it is, feel free to and give me some more details on that. So kind of the continuation from that, we have a little bit more stuff as well, some pictures too on top of that, where we've actually gone and seen a few people actually go and get their walk-ins confirmations for their Fred Meyer stores, some up in Seattle and some up in Portland. So I'm not sure exactly how they kind of go and divvy out the stock, because as you guys can probably go and tell just for the overall mark for it, there's a few more in other various states too as well. But just letting you guys know, we've been seeing like a few little reports showing on up for the Seattle and Portland stores. So in case you guys just want to go and check and see, maybe give them a local call. We've actually had some confirms and some stock showing up with that. As well, we also have a part 2 of this. Was actually very intriguing over here from my boy Cam and the Cam's community. Coming over here from Deaf Guy, which basically, let me go, I don't know where to, I have literally no idea where to put my, I guess like just right here in this corner. So basically, Cam, I thought I would share this with you. I just walked into a Fred Meyer, which once again, we've been hearing the reports of PS5s. So either there's kind of like how this kind of works. If we're seeing reports of it, we're seeing other reports of other consoles out here too as well. That means there's probably gonna be some stock in there throughout this next week, mainly because we're seeing many reports, plus tied, don't forget about the Black Friday, Cyber Monday combinations. So a lot of these stores, Kroger's as well, is kind of owned by the same, it's like it's owned but not owned at the same time, with the same, because they have a lot of same suppliers and stuff like that, just in different regions. Basically the story is like Fred Meyer's and Kroger's, just at the same store originally, but they split into two, so they have a lot of like, I mean, it's different time, different story. But with this stuff too as well, if we kind of see stock arriving, seeing some folks getting some confirms and all that stuff, it's kind of worth it to go and check and see. But basically watching their Fred Meyer in my area for Boise, Idaho, and then snagged an Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition. It comes with the bundle with the Elite controller. Not sure if you want to share this news to the rest of the people as well. Just letting you guys know, blah, 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 blah. Just saying Cam's awesome, which Cam is awesome. I love Sam. I just call them Sam. Cam. And then also here's a picture of it too as well, mixed on in with also other various things too tied on in. We have the homie over here. It was like Bob like 000 down a little bit down on that Twitter chain. Just kind of zooming in to show you guys better. Saying got it. But also the Boise Fred Meyer also has only 2 now left too, as well. This is only for like a few moments ago, like a few minutes ago. So if you guys want to go check your local areas, you guys can. But the more broader news is the fact that if some of these stores and locations are receiving and getting stock, as well as also receiving ports of West Coast PlayStations in-house, that means that it might be start working either as of today or these next few days to either go and ask the employees there, find out information on it, or see how, like, basically how to go get your stock, if there's stock in the back house, if there's stock arriving, basically all that type of stuff. It's kind of like this is like the calm before the storm. We've seen this other for various things, even like for Target, for example. We'll cover that more in a second, where it's like sometimes you'll see a few stores stop popping up, and then you see all the stores popping up like a few days later, and then it's kind of tapers off as well. Kind of the same thing with GameStop. You have the first 1 or 2 days, and then a lot of people get the stock, and then kind of tapers off because the stores, well, obviously run out of stock as well, or like put all the leftover stock towards distribution places or just for casual walk-ins or whatever. So keep this in mind. So Fred Meyer's and Kroger's all throughout the entire country itself. We've seen Kroger's pretty much everywhere, even on the West Coast, but even up in like say even Chicago as well. There's been, I had one of the things like over here. I guess you can even see for me in Chicago, I've seen a lot of Kroger's. We have Kroger's all throughout here, just in general, mixed over here on stuff. And there's a lot of Kroger's too, also in the Midwest as well. So that's why I'm saying it might be worth it to go check these different stores. It does seem confirmed, especially with some PS5 stuff. It always depends on the store, depends on the location, depends on the area. As always, was kind of like the early first starting kick of it for more stock showing on up. So at least kind of good news when it comes to that as well. As we have the map open, let's go whip out the good old map. We've actually been hearing even more, also a lot of Kroger's too as well, up in the East Coast too as well, in case you guys are curious. So I guess actually let's first of all actually talk about the BJ stores too as well, because we actually have had once again a few more reports as of from like earlier on today to now of there actually being some Xbox Series X Halo Infinite editions over in BJ's in the New York area. I don't have the BJ's selected. We're on the Kroger's right now. But some of you guys know we saw a few more reports on that earlier on today. We've also been seeing lots of stuff for North and South Carolina for the BJ's and all these various stores too as well. And as you guys can see, there's Kroger stores everywhere, which is why like I kind of more so want you guys to be somewhat aware of this. If we're starting to see some stock showing on up both for PS5s and Xboxes, it might be worth it to check other various locations too as well. Once again, not the same store, but they could probably most likely have the same suppliers because they originated from the start. Same regional issues too as well. So keep that in mind when it comes to that. As well, also, we were seeing quite a few various walk-ins for Xbox Series X Halo Infinites, as well as also a few PS5s, especially up in Florida and I think in Alabama for military areas. So it looks like the Southeast region kind of seems like it was getting a few more stock too as well floating around. We were covering that news earlier on today. We got another one going checking out with that. As well, when it comes to Myers news, we may want to go and cover this more in a separate video as well once we get more information. But apparently one of our northern Indiana Myers stores actually received even more PlayStation 5 consoles. Now, once again, not super sure if that's tied in for Cyber Monday or just a general walk-in in general, but that's the same content who helped us out before and also confirmed that there has been stock arrivals before the previous Black Friday drop. So this is all brand new stock that they have not sold as of yet, and all the previous pickups are mostly sorted besides all the orders that got canceled. I never really made a video on that, but it was also very, very upsetting for that. Part like 4 on this. Target. We actually, once again, saw a few more reports. I think in Pennsylvania, funny enough, I almost feel like we never hear too much Pennsylvania news, but New York and Pennsylvania, we saw a very small, slim amount of Xbox Series X's in stores, and same thing too as well still with the Xbox Series X fridges still showing up a lot on the East Coast and other various walk-ins. We have been hearing many reports that Target will start doing a lot more walk-ins too as well. They also have been these past few weeks for the Xbox Series X's, so it might be worth checking your stores throughout this week, especially in these next few days, because I'm sure a lot of Black Friday and Cyber Monday stock will be shown on up to as well. We'll also have a separate Target video very, very soon, because there's been some very, very nice news floating around when it comes to all this stuff when it comes to Target for the upcoming PlayStation 5 restock as well. When it comes to other various walk-in news kind of floating on into as well, we've also been hearing small little bits and pieces of some rumors for some more Belk stuff. We saw like maybe like one Belk location maybe having stock, and as you guys also kind of heard us cover too as well in the earlier in the day video, not anything super crazy for like the Northeast area for PC Richards, but we were still seeing some reports of people getting some stock. Halo Infinite, Xbox Series X's, and also PS5 bundles. So we've been seeing stuff pretty much everywhere to the point where it seems kind of confirmed. As we mentioned before, the big kind of topic point for this one is the Boise, Idaho, which I definitely was not in Idaho. Where on earth even is Idaho? Chat, am I dumb? I think I might be stupid over here. I think it's all the other little lines mixed up. It's in the Midwest. Whatever. You guys, hope you guys know where it is, because I apparently don't. But basically, the one big thing for Boise, as well as also all the other like next part steps of the PlayStation 5s for the Fred Meyers and Kroger. So we'll be watching that very closely throughout this week. It does seem like there's enough stock floating around. We've had enough confirms on it that I can probably call it confirmed. When of course, it always depends on your store, depends on the various area, depends on the locations and all that stuff. And like I mentioned, the same thing with PC Richards. Closing reports on that, the BJ's as well for the East Coast, the military walk-ins, like a lot of this stuff is all confirmed, although kind of spread out variously. We have some pretty much everywhere besides like Texas, New Mexico, and like Colorado. This type of vibe too as well. But I think even for Kroger's and stuff, there's something like Kansas and Missouri. So we pretty much have almost the entire United States with something going on when it comes to PS5s or Xboxes or Xbox Series X Halo Infinite editions floating on in general. So it's like a lot of really random information in this video, so I'm sorry about that. But we are seeing confirms, we are seeing stores. If you guys even see this video, you guys want to check the stores, we even mentioned the video. If you guys are near, might be worth checking or calling and seeing, or maybe just doing a nice casual call for any of your local Krogers or stores throughout this week as they maybe go get more stock. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We'll have a lot more videos all throughout today. Make sure you guys are also subscribed for the PS5 giveaway going on. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. A link down below. Sign up for Weeble. The bot's $100. You guys go get free stock and free money, free Tesla stock and Coinbase. If you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. And we'll have a lot more videos all throughout today, so be on the lookout for it.